Hello everyone, welcome back to some more from the depths. Right now, we're moving our laser destroyer and our particle eggs up from Eriwick over to Yanwal. We're gonna take out what remains of the Deepwater Guard. But first, it looks like we have some respite over here. Let's quickly warp over to our flagship vehicle over here. We're gonna be taking a look at this resource zone. If we can get any resources over here, then we'll plonk down a fortress. Oh, it looks like we're in luck actually. We might be able to get something off with our laser destroyers being quite close. We'll make a new object, we'll make a fortress, and we'll quickly try to make something over here while we can. All we need to do is make sure that we can get it in the resource zone. And then we'll be okay. We'll plonk down a quick crystal gathering tray, we'll get some resources over here. And hopefully we can get something independent started before our forces arrive and we can do the main attack that will eradicate whatever remains of the Deepwater Guard by then. Quickly make sure to add a... Well, let's add some wooden beams first so we can have some surface area. There we go. And our laser destroyer sadly left the area, so let's quickly leave build mode, press all the wrong buttons, there we go. Grab that, there we go, and then... Actually, I'd like you to come back for just a little while so we can build something over here. A 1 and a 2 and a 3, just want it to be equal, that's all. Right, there we go, let's get started. A minor resources storage. Just a small one for now. Then we'll place a process resources crystal growth farm. And some trays, there we go. We should now start stacking up. Slowly. Get ourselves a... RTG if we can? That's gonna take a lot of stuff, so nope, that is not gonna be available right now. Can we get some resource gatherers by any chance? Probably, yeah, there we go. Doesn't have any scrap, it doesn't have any crystal, but we should have some crystal coming in ever so slowly. Let's say we're not actually... The resource gatherers appear to be working despite us having no power. It might be because we're salvaging something, which would, I suppose, make sense in some way. Let's see, can we... Anything to get some power here would be great. We're not getting any crystal, but it might be in the crystal. No, we don't have any crystal in there yet. Let's make the trays a bit higher. There we go. That will give us something to work with in the future. As it stands right now, all we need... Actually, can we get something that takes like 10 crystal? Just demolish these, then we should be able to get some crystal in here. I don't know, wishful thinking, probably. Let's exit build mode and go resource mode instead. Flagship, I'd like you to keep 50% of all that. Enter supply group 1 and you should get stuff. You have stuff! Excellent! It's only 5 crystal for now, but while we're over there fighting, or at least hopefully doing some fighting, we should get some more stuff, and in the meanwhile we'll place down some more miscellaneous resource gathering things. We'll get ourselves a bunch of crystal this way, or at least we'll leave the trays here for a while. There we go, we'll just make this a thing. This should hopefully get us a bunch of crystal while we are off on military adventures like taking out the Deepwater Guard. That'll be very useful. Right? Right. Eagles. Why the hell are you not over there yet? Either way, that should be enough to get us some basic resources to start with. We'll get ourselves a radiothermal generator at some point to power all of this. And it does actually seem to be doing nothing, which makes sense. Thankfully, it's not exploding yet, which is always nice. And then at some point we'll take out this gantry, which I don't think it actually has the power to spawn any forces. It's got a swordfish, medium house, cannon fortress, small houses, coastal defense. Yeah, we'll take out the main fortress first. That'll be fine. And I'll make this more beautiful later on. Don't worry about that. It's literally just temporarily here to gather some crystal up and make sure that we don't collapse in on ourselves too quickly. What I might actually go ahead and do is fuel engine. We'll place a temporary fuel engine over here. Why not? Crankshaft. Put a cylinder on there, which then has a carburetor with a bunch of superchargers. There we go. Actually, we'll get rid of these two. We'll place a mirror line over here, and we'll put some turbochargers on. We don't have any fuel yet. That's gonna change in a minute. Process resources, fuel storage tank. It's empty. Now it's not. Now it is. You seem to be draining rather quickly. Very quickly. I mean, the engine is not that wasteful. Is it? Shouldn't be. Wait, was that a fuel storage box that I saw? Yeah. Doesn't really matter that much. Quickly get ourselves a raw resource. No, not raw resource. We need fuel refinery. There we go. Now we should be able to kick this into high gear. And there we go. We're getting some fuel out of this. Fuel refinery. Get a flare stack on there because flare stacks are pretty useful. I want to put a controller on here and lower it down just a little bit. There we go, fortress controller, and hold the Q. We gotta warp over here. Lower it down just a little bit. Should be able to get some more fuel out of that. There you go, see? Efficiency is going up the closer you are to water level. Though, of course, refineries don't work underwater. And all that jazz. How's the engine doing? Not too good, but then again, we don't really need it for now. It's literally just here to keep things running. We'll put another mirror line over here. We're still waiting for our forces to basically get over to where we need them to be. No, we need raw resources and miscellaneous storage. We'll expand quite a bit. And there we go. We now have some resource capacity on here. As we get more crystal, we should be able to get more and more crystal, which is always nice. I'm literally just setting this up as a temporary base. As temporary as it can be. We should slowly get more crystal out of this. We are using our reserves over here. We are using some oil ever so slowly, but we can fix that by making sure that we just go over here and add raw resources. Nope, process resources, oil drills. That's enough. We don't need to get it at high speed. We just need to make sure that it flows in steadily. There you go. We can go for another mirror line over here. Add some more of these thrusters. Make sure that we burn a little more efficiently. There we go. Now power draw per frame is only 21 for 3 engines, instead of 28 for a single one. That's efficiency. Right, so while that is not the most beautiful looking fortress in the world, it is definitely form functional. I think it's about time we start taking out some deep water guard and make sure that they can never return.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Listening.
We'll get the eagles in a flanking position instead of... We're basically going to envelop these guys.
Receiving.
Try to make sure that we can send as much of our force in at the same time. We have another gantry over there that we might want to avoid. There we go. We'll take that one out next. It does produce some forces, but we are mainly gunning for their main fortress over here, which does have a resource zone with everything. That'll be useful. Everything seems to be repaired. Right. I think we're about ready for a showdown here. We're gonna lead from the Moray. Well, the playlist is acting up again. And there we go. Battle slider goes to max. Why not move you to the top? That'd be nice. Just want to make sure that the Moray is actually in the fight, and we should be able to deploy everything else. Here we go! It's taken a while to spawn everything in, which does make sense. Right then. We actually have some levels of detail. Look them out. It's a bit laggy, I'm not gonna lie. We have our wings coming in over there. The eagles are flying in from the other side. Missiles are already away. The fortress is struggling to launch its defenders in the air. There we go. They have managed to take off. We may or may not be gunning for them at this point. And we're just gonna focus on wiping this place off the face of the earth. As we do. We mainly appear to be targeting the fortress itself right now. We have landed some EMP on there, excellent. We're mainly focusing on missile distractors right now, like heat decoys and things like that. Which is a little bit annoying. Got a Drake here that is struggling to fly, but it's doing okay-ish. How's our stuff doing? We have a lot of things in this battle. We've basically thrown all our eggs in this basket. Even particle eggs. I'm still trying to get up close. I'm not sure if the shields are set up correctly after the change that happened. They might not be. Although we are landing some hits, definitely. I think our laser destroyer over there is definitely the most useful one right now. I don't really like all these level of detail changes. It looks a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a cube more than a weapon. And our eagles are the target of a lot of bloody missiles. Their speed is definitely helping, but it's not always enough. This guy has lost a lot of his internals over there. Got a wing flying by the camera there. Overall, how's the fortress doing? They've taken some damage, but nothing major so far. Definitely annoying. How's the Moray doing? It's taken some hits. We just got rammed, basically. I think they might have fitted him out with a new tactical warhead. We just lost a lot of our stuff there. Yeah, we went down like 10%. Wow. Some nice bounces there. The shields are holding. Which is good to see. Because the Moray is basically our primary source of firepower here. The wing is flying by, offering its repair assistance. Lovely stuff. fortress is being targeted by our laser destroyer. Excellent. The particle eggs have gotten to sufficient range, although this one has lost all its internals, which doesn't help a lot. We are repairing it, or at least trying to. The other particle egg has gotten in range and is firing away at the station itself. Excellent. We don't seem to be doing a whole lot to it yet. Might want to warp down over here and start taking a bit more of an active stance in this battle. Although, having said that, we just blew the crap out of them, which is nice. Definitely think we need to take some more active direction in this fight. We know where the AIs are from last time, or at least I hope I remember sufficiently. We need to silence those guns over there first. That would definitely help us out a lot. As we crawl around over here and try and not get crippled by all the lag. Because the game is chugging quite a bit. Oh, that's a shell. That's weapon AI. Definitely want to take out the weapon AI first. The battle appears to be finished. I guess that's the benefit of having eagles fitted with EMP missiles. We just blew them up. Sweet! I think it's about time to pull everything out of play then and start gunning for that gantry that we conveniently ignored on the way in. We'll tell everyone to repair.
Listening. Receiving.
We have taken quite a bit of damage. The wings are mostly fine. I might actually get more wings in this campaign again.
Listening. Moving out.
They are just flawless.
Moving out. Moving out.
Just send them
Moving
by
out.
everyone
Moving
quickly.
out. Listening. Listening. Moving out.
Offer their assistance in repairing. You of course should definitely repair outpost.
Listening.
Are you even gathering materials? No, you're not. Play those out of play forces then. What we might have to do is lower you, increase your height a little bit. That should definitely help. Do you have any resource gatherers? I don't think you do. Which is a bit weird. Resource gatherer, there we go. 38,000! Natural, from somewhere. But it's just not cooperating. I do like how those barrels look a lot more rusty now. That's the word, rusty. And they have TNT on them, that's pretty cool. Like a lot of lovely changes in this patch, I'm not gonna lie.
Listening. Moving out.
Send the Moray closer, that should help.
Moving out. Listening.
And what we need you to do is deploy at an altitude of
Moving
6. Play out of play, and get to where we want to install some resource gatherers, probably at the back over here. Just seems like a nice place that took him. And there we go, we now have resource gatherers on the fortress. That should help, making sure that everything stays up to snuff here. I was tempted to destroy this, but seeing how we captured it so easily, we might use it as, arrogance, displaying the enemy's fortress and basically shoving it in their face like, hey, look at what we captured, look at what didn't die. Something akin to that. Lovely. We might actually want to go and add some oil drills as well, because, well, I keep noticing that this has a fuel engine. Not in the RTGs, which is fine. We'll just need to account for fuel usage. It should be turned on and deploying. There's no raw oil capacity, I see. Well, we're still fixing things. That might help matters. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode because this one is already way late. And, well, I've got more stuff to do, more things to record, etc. So, a bit of a short episode, but we did take out the main fortress of the Deepwater Guard this time. And we are moving on to greener pastures next time. We'll be fighting the Lightning Hoods after this. We haven't actually faced off against them yet, and it'll be interesting. Also, because we'll have to make a bunch of changes to a lot of things, like smoke generators, smoke dispensers, that sort of thing. We might need laser anti-munition systems, which is what they call it now, instead of laser anti-missile systems. I'm definitely planning to overhaul the laser destroyers and make sure that they are up to date with their laser anti-munitions and that they can actually take out the enemy. But that will be next time. If you enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like down below. It shows me that From the Depths is a series you wish to see continued on the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say, and until next time, have a good one, folks.